And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Pedri. Nunez. Oh, super ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Kolasinac. Davis gets across to intercept that. Belanova. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Davids puts his foot on the gas. Belletti. And it's Belletti. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Chance here to counter. Lookman. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And that could set him on his way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That has been slung wide. Stood up well to him there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's played it back. Belanova. Lookman. Milan still without a single shot on target. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Lookman. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. To Ketelara. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played back in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found the way through. Pedri. He's got the shot away!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zappacosta. Pasalic is number 5 in the list of assists in the league this year. And that's aimed into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. Spread out to the left. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gets his pass away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Retegi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Darwin. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. De Ketelaere. Can he spark a counter here? De Ketelaere. Played out wide. He's a sharp little ball here.
De Ketelaere, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Belanova. De Ketelaere. Picks out, real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Retegi is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short.
Look, it's a run defence is this light.
And the first 45 minutes are up. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kolasinac. Now Kosunu. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely spread. And it's Pasalic. Kosunu. Lookman. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's really put himself on the line here. Lookman with the short one. Quick look, then plays it in. And now they can spring out of defence.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Darwin. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi is onto it in a flash. Lookman. That's a lovely pass. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Now it's Pasalic. Darwin.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Nicely
è di
aimed pass.
15.601 spettatori.
Davis. Interesting ball. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be... Now the finish! That's a sharp pass. Haaland. Swings it across. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Belanova. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Upamecano. Saliba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Messi. Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Terrific header! Oh, taken with style! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
73esimo minuto, numero 11. Sostituzione per l'Atalanta, numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Entrata
fact.
nel campo per
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Aims beyond the defence. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Rodri. And it's pulled back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now there's a fine ball. Jim City with the clearance. Some really good ball movement. Vlahovic!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pasalic. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's heaved it away. Nunez. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And that is as far as it goes. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. The end of the game. Reflections?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.